What it do? Bedtime crew. Hey man, listen, today I am here with UFC prospects I believe in because this weekend we witnessed a Golden Freddy knockout. You know what I'm saying? We witnessed the bite of 87 against Terrence McKinney. We also witnessed Robelis Despaigne. Robelis Despaigne, your time has come. This motherfucker sold everybody's parlays. Got completely exposed by Waldo Cortez Acosta. Bro, I'm not losing to a guy named Waldo personally, bro. But yeah, Waldo Cortez Acosta exposed Robelis Despaigne, ended the hype train of a lot of people's favorite prospect, a guy that people were saying could be top 5 at heavyweight, could be top 10 at heavyweight, could be a champion. You know, Francis Ngannou 2.0. The Weasel was saying, guys, this guy is literally Francis Ngannou 2.0, guys. And he got fucking fraud checked. So today, I want to give you some hope, dude. I want to give you some clarity. I predicted this Robelis fraud check, by the way. So I really feel like Robelis Despaigne, this guy's 36 years old. He's a Taekwondo champion. I mean, that, dude, is that really an accomplishment? I wouldn't be bragging about that, dude. I wouldn't be bragging about doing Taekwondo, buddy. But listen, man, all jokes aside, he's 36. He's fighting absolute fucking cans. I think he beats Josh Parisian, but I really think like a Mo Usman would fraud check this guy. I know that's funny to say. I think there's tons of guys, even outside the rankings, that could fraud check this guy, let alone in the top 15. But listen, dude, it's easy to say, oh, this guy's a fraud, this guy's a fraud, that guy's a fraud, this guy's a fraud. I want to be nice. I want to give you some prospects to believe in, prospects that I myself believe in, that I don't think will get fraud checked. I think they are the real deal. All right, dude. So let's get into it. I'm going to do every weight class, starting off Flyweight Pipsqueak division. I'm going to go with Lucas Tracy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to go with Joshua Van, dude. I think Joshua Van is a legit guy, dude. I like that he's taking short notice fights. I like that his MO is losing early round and then finding a way back in with the body shots. Volume. I like that he relies on cardio and he has good technique. It's not like he's relying on power. When you see a prospect relying on power, when you see a prospect come to the UFC, all first round finishes, all fucking, 100% submission rate, you got to question that a little bit. You got to look at the level of competition. Joshua Van is building his way up slowly in the UFC. He's fighting Tatsuro Taira next. I mean, you've had 2 fights. You're basically on the verge of title contention in flyweight. So I like the Taira fight for him. I actually really do. I'm interested to see how he goes defending the takedowns, how he goes with the grappling of Taira. And I think his boxing is going to be a really big problem at flyweight, dude. The only other guy that can box like this guy is Steve Erceg. And you guys know about my boy, okay, who's not me, by the way. All right, man. But yeah, Joshua Van, I think he's legit. Let's move on. Bantamweight division. I'm going to go with Peyton Talbot, dude, okay? Obviously, this is the hot prospect everybody's talking about right now. Pause, I didn't mean it like that. This is the prospect that everybody's talking about right now. This guy's fighting on the McGregor card. He's O'Malley 2.0 apparently. I'm not ready to give him the label of O'Malley 2.0, but I really like his style, dude. And I like his composure when he fights. I think, again, when you're looking for a good prospect, you want to see a guy that's not rushing. You want to see a guy that can get a round 3 finish, that can kind of just let a fight happen and not force it, right? Because, again, when these guys come in and they have a lot of finishes and every fight's easy for them, you have to kind of wonder what's going to happen if they fight a guy who's not a can. Like, what are they going to do when they fight a guy who's actually quite good, or who actually is also a hype train? Like, he's not a guy that's brought in like, oh fuck, I'm probably gonna lose to this kid. You know what I mean? That's what you like to see, is Talbot being patient when he fights, really composed, kind of just flow state. I really like watching him strike, especially against Cameron Simon. I think the difference in that fight would have been if DDP was in the corner, bro, because he would have been coaching way better, bro. He would have gaslit Cameron in between. 100% you won that round, Cameron. I've no doubt in my mind that you won that round. Comes back round 2. You're down 2-0. You need to finish this fight completely. But Drickus, you said no. I never said you're winning the fight. I just said you're not. You're down 2-0. You need to get to finish. So maybe that would have been the difference. But his performance against Simon, I think he's gonna fucking smoke Yanis Gamori. Don't know who the fuck that dude is. I think Peyton Talbot's gonna smoke this dude. He's a legit prospect at bantamweight. I'm really excited to see him come up. Shout out to Marcus McGee as well. He's another good one that I believe in. But yeah, let's move on. Featherweight division. This is a controversial one, a little bit selfish. I'm actually going to put myself on. I'm just kidding. I'm going to put Jack Jenkins. Before there was Steve Erceg's bedtime. Oh, good luck against Pantoja. Real ones remember. Hey, Jack, how's the broken arm healing? I just want to clarify this before this dude fights and it becomes a meme again. I am not Jack Jenkins. Why does it say 0-5 win streak next to it? Why would you put that, dude? What the fuck? Anyways, I just want to clarify here now before it becomes a meme. I am not Jack Jenkins, guys, okay? I'm not a featherweight contender, not a featherweight prospect. I don't have nasty leg kicks and a mustache and a cool mullet, okay, guys? But yeah, Jack Jenkins, he's a great prospect. I really like how well-rounded he is. He's very high output, high cardio. Again, the leg kicks are obviously a big part of his game. But I think his elbows and his knees and his Muay Thai are really good. I do worry a little bit about his grappling because he's good at scrambling, but he's a bit... like, he makes some bad decisions sometimes. He does a lot of good damage with his ground and pound. He's kind of like JDM, but with leg kicks instead of boxing. Sometimes his fight IQ worries me a bit. He takes things to a bit too close of a decision. I'd like to see him get a finish when he comes back. But yeah, I think Jack Jenkins is an underrated prospect at featherweight. A lot of people would be talking about Yusuf Zalal. I think he's really good, but I'm going to shout out Jack Jenkins, dude. No bias at all. Again, not me. All right, man. Not me, guys. Anyways, let's move on to the lightweight division. We got a lot of prospects at I walked in the lightweight division. I said, wow, there's a lot of prospects in here. Frankly, a lot of prospects in here. But I'm going to have to go with Paddy Pimblett, dude. I know you're fucking mad right now, dude, but come on, man. Come on, man. This guy whooped Tony Ferguson's ass. That's what you're supposed to do. People being like, oh, this guy didn't even finish Tony Ferguson. Neither did Charles Oliveira. Neither did Beneil Dariush. You know what I'm saying? Justin Gaethje standing TKO'd him. He's a tough motherfucker, dude. I'm sorry, bro, but people will literally find any excuse. The thing is, bro, other prospects could literally fight Tony Ferguson right now and get glazed for it, bro. You guys will if Benoit Saint Denis took Tony Ferguson to a decision, you guys would be glazing him. I don't give a fuck, dude. It's because Paddy Pimblett has no aura that people hate on him. But when are we going to accept? This guy has an iron chin. He has pretty decent power at lightweight. His grappling is fucking mental, bro. He actually has really good grappling. Every time he takes somebody down, that's like not Tony Ferguson, right? He's submitting these guys, dude. He's submitting these guys. He's on a great win streak. He's a Cage Warriors double champion. I mean, like, you got to count that for something, dude. So I think Paddy Pimblett, by pure virtue of plot armor as well, that's another thing. When you're picking a prospect, pick somebody Dana White liked, because eventually they'll end up fighting for the belt somehow. So all these bots are like, oh, bro, dude, I'm a Demiris Magma fan, bro. Yeah, I'm a Mateus Rebecki, dude. Dana White is never gonna rig a scorecard for Mateus Rebecki, bro. I'm telling you that right now. Paddy Pimblett, mate, I fucking won that fight, lad. I don't know what you're talking about, mate. I fucking won that fight, lad. Mate, I swear to God, I fucking won the fight, mate. This guy will get robbery decisions when he loses. So I believe Paddy Pimblett is a good prospect. I think he's very underrated. He's big. He's physical at lightweight. Again, amazing chin as well. I'm picking Paddy Pimblett as my prospect that I believe in at lightweight. And I know you're mad about that. Trust. All right. Speaking of Izzy, actually, welterweight. I'm going to pick Kevin Doucette, bro. I'm going to pick Kevin Doucette. I will never forget the... I was going to make a bad Izzy joke there. I'm not going to do it. I will never forget Kevin Doucette on Izzy's vlog series before he fought Sean Strickland. Eugene Behrman just goes, yeah, he whooped you today, didn't he? And Izzy's like, yeah, he whooped my ass. This guy's whooping Izzy in the gym, dude. This guy is beating the fuck out of Izzy in the gym. Izzy was talking about it like he got fucking assaulted, bro. So I think this guy's legit. I am a bit worried that he trains at CKB. I feel like we could end up seeing an insane fraud check happening to him. But until that happens, technical striker, good experience, you know, good grappling as well, very good takedown defense. We've seen that in a couple of fights. I really like Kevin Doucette. He's very well-rounded, very composed when he strikes. He trains with good guys. I know there's memes about CKB, but he does train with a good team. And he seems like the real deal from everything that you hear from CKB, dude. So I'm going to pick Kevin Doucette, but I also want to shout out Danny Barlow. This guy is like he's such a hit or miss prospect. And I don't mean that disrespectfully. I just mean like, he's either going to be fucking goated at welterweight and he's just going to KO everybody, or he's going to get taken down and just laid on in his next fight. You know what I mean? Because he has the warning signs of either a really good prospect or a hype train getting derailed soon. With all the first round finishes, you know, the way that he fought Josh Quinlan, I did like to see him go long in that fight. I really enjoy his boxing. He has a badass nickname. Bro just put a gamer tag as his nickname. Like, that's fucking badass, dude. So I like Danny Barlow. I'm a little bit on the fence, but he's another good choice for me at welterweight. I really like watching him fight. He's an exciting guy. Let's move on. Middleweight division. We're starting to get a little bit like slim pickings, dude. Like, I'm starting to look around kind of like, oh, fuck. We got like Christian Leroy Duncan, Bo Nickel, like Bot Nickel, dude. I'm going to think outside the box. I'm going to just say Edmund Shabazian, bro. I'm going to say Edmund Shabazian. I understand what you're saying. This guy's a Blonde Brunson victim. But, you know, aren't we all? Aren't we all just Blonde Brunson victims either already or waiting to be victimized by Blonde Brunson? What am I talking about? Anyways, dude, Edmund Shabazian. What I like about Shabazian as a prospect, he's still quite young. He's extremely well-rounded. He's kind of been like this prodigy golden boy coming up, like, when he was coming up to the UFC, people were like, this guy's the real fucking deal. He could be the youngest middleweight champion. He is in a shit division as well, which does help him. Good power, good striking, really good finishing instincts as well. When he can see that he can finish you, he will find a way to do it. You can see it on his record, 11 knockouts, 1 submission. He only has 1 win by decision. He's improving on the things that were really holding him back when he lost all his hype, which was like his cardio and a bit of his grappling defense. But in all of those fights that he lost, the reason I still have some belief in Edmund Shabazian to kind of turn things around, he's training with a good team now. He's not training with fucking Ronda Rousey's, you know, fucking coach that said he could beat Jose Aldo. Okay, dude. All right, man. He's actually training with a good team, Extreme Couture. But in all of those fights that he lost, that people kind of lost interest in him, he was fucking up Jack Hermanson for a round. He was fucking up Derek Brunson. He was fucking up Nasruddin Imavov. Like, he is a good fighter, dude. He is a good fighter. And Anthony Hernandez, there's no shame in losing to the future middleweight GOAT. So I'm a little bit worried about his chin, but again, he's fighting at middleweight, so it's kind of a risk you have to take. I like his game. He's well-rounded. I think if he keeps training at Extreme Couture and he really locks in, he could be decent at middleweight. All right. I'm not going to do light heavyweight because the division is fucking terrible. There's literally nobody at light heavyweight that I'm like, yeah, that's a really good it's genuinely one of the shallowest divisions ever. Let's talk about the heavyweight division, okay, dude? This is my last one, right? Because, you know, Robelis Despaigne, your time has come. It's over. You're going back to the apex with the other NPCs, buddy. There's only one man that I believe in at heavyweight, dude. Okay, hear me out, bro. Hear me out. Did he or did he not whoop Martin Buday? He kind of melted Martin Buday. Sorry, saying melted around this guy. He's gonna think I'm talking about fucking ice cream. Anyways, dude, he lost to Jairzinho Rozenstruik. I know that he died because of cardiac arrest in that fight. But a heavyweight doing good in round 3 and 4 is actually quite impressive. I'm not going to lie. For a heavyweight, he does have quite high output. I think if he wrestles a little bit more and he's a little bit higher on the output with his striking early on, he can finish a lot of these guys. I really think if he took down Jairzinho Rozenstruik a couple more times, we could have seen a different fight. I'm not trying to make a joke here. I'm being fucking for real. That I think Shamil Gaziev is actually kind of decent at heavyweight, and I think he beats some of these guys in the rankings. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. He actually has a good chin as well. He ate a lot of shots off fucking Rozenstruik. Rozenstruik was trying to take this guy down because he's like, I can't knock him out. So I'm not going to lie. Shamil Gaziev, decent chin. Okay, we need to work on the cardiac arrest. Okay. But yeah, he's a big heavyweight as well. He's a bit of a blobster. So call me crazy. I believe in the meal deal. I believe in the blob. My fellow blob maxes, drop a like, bro. Drop a like right now if you believe in Shamil Gaziev, guys, all right? These are the prospects that I still believe in, that I still have hope in, that I don't think will get fraud checked. But let me know down below, who's your favorite prospect in the UFC? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Who do you think's going to fraud check these guys? Let me know all that stuff in the comments, man. Make sure you guys subscribe for more, you know, list videos, tier lists, matchmaking, news, shit like that. Yeah, follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well, at Bedtime MMA. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Goodbye.